trying to do some planning ahead. So I'm leaving for work and I'm determining like what if if I have time to stop at a grocery store, what will I need to get? So I've got some recipes laid out here. This is Rainbow Doll. That's Katie's Bright Kitchen recipe. I think I want to make that again because I bought all the different beans here, the yellow split peas, green split peas, and mung beans. And they're just sitting in my pantry and I need to use them up because, you know, you get like a 1 pound bag and then you only use 2.5 ounces per recipe. Otherwise, I need to just be more creative and make them on their own with seasonings or whatever. I don't know. I always have to follow a recipe for things. And then this is something I'll probably make for my husband and son. My son loves gnocchi. He will like leave the soup and the chicken and just eat the gnocchi. And he's 12. He's so picky. And then this is a great book that I read before Bright Line Eating. It's called Always Hungry by Dr. David Ludwig. And this is like a 50% fat, you know, like 25 or 30% protein and then low carb, sort of like a low carb type of diet, but he has lots of great recipes in here. And so the good thing about a lot of them is they're, you know, separate categories. So there's vegetable recipes, meat recipes, and like potato recipes or whatever. But this is something that I've tried before, and I have some salmon that I should cook up. So actually that says whitefish, but I think I've made that with salmon. Anyway, this has really good recipes, but they were into breakfast. Let me see what else is in here that I've made. That's really good, shepherd's pie, and you could measure that out with Bright Line quantities. Sloppy Joe, which you can make with like soy stuff if you want. Those are good. I've tried those. So I've got 4 chicken breasts thawing, and I can either, you know, use some of them in this, maybe just like 2 chicken breasts in there, and then I'll do something else with the chicken breast. But oh my gosh, I usually do a lot of cooking Sunday night, and last night I didn't because I didn't know what to make and I didn't have anything like ready. So I don't know, I feel like I go to the grocery store so often and have nothing to show for it almost. I mean, even though my fridge is full, it's like sometimes either I have nothing to eat or they have nothing to eat because we're eating different stuff. So thought I'd show you what this mask looks like when you put it on. This is the Alitura clay mask. I know I've talked about this before, but so I just finished working out and I'm in my bathroom and yeah, sweaty and gross, and I got mask on my shirt. But I like to do this before I shower. So I mixed it with water and a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and I put a little lavender oil in there too. You can mix a few drops of essential oils, and then stroke it on, upward strokes, kind of circular upward motion, and you can run it in your hair. It's good for your skin and your scalp. So I put it all the way down to my neck. I really need to work on the pigmentation on my neck. I noticed that the other day. It's like you work on your face, like making it not, you know, anti-aging, but then I was wearing like a v-neck shirt and I'm like, oh my gosh, my chest kind of starting to look old. So I'm gonna move my beauty products down on my chest as well now. I know everybody says you should do that, and so now I'm actually gonna start doing it. But here's the mask. So there's no like time limit. You just leave it on until it's dry. And for me, that usually takes 10 or 15 minutes. See, it's already starting to dry there where I had it on very thin. Feels good. So while I'm letting, see how the mask is drying? It's a little bit harder to talk now. While I'm letting this dry though, it's not dry yet, you can tell. I want to tell you about something else I love to do before I shower. Before almost every shower, I dry brush. Is that what it's called? Yeah, dry brush your body. So what you do is sorry about my sweaty shirt, upward strokes, starting at your feet, upward strokes, firm strokes all the way up your body. And they say like 7 in one place, I guess. I don't know, that takes a long time, but I think I got this at my gym, but they sell these dry body brushes. You don't have to get one this shape or anything. They sell them on Amazon and everything, and this is good for circulation. I found it when I was looking for solutions for cellulite, I think. Can't say that it's like taken away my cellulite. That's a deeper issue, you know. You have to have good muscle tone, and you have to lose like all your fat, I think, pretty much. And some cellulite is genetic too, so I just don't worry about it now. And since I lost a little weight from bright light eating, it has reduced some. So dry brushing is good for, like I said, circulation. It's good for lymphatic drainage. I forgot that, lymphatic drainage. So that's why you brush towards your heart. And then once you get to your chest, your heart, I mean, don't do your actual chest, but you can go down here in strokes, go up your arms, go towards your heart, basically. Don't do your face. It's too hard for your face. But this is a great thing for just to feel good and get invigorated before you shower. So starts over here. These are my gym shoes, and then I've got really dressy dresses over here that are like cocktail dresses that I would hardly ever wear. And then dresses, and then skirts, and then pants, and then jeans, and then these are like dress shirts that I hardly ever wear, really like fancy cardigans and jackets, dress shirts, casual shirts, short sleeve shirts, sleeveless shirts, my suits, my business suits, and that's it. But yeah, and then I have like this mess of shoes up here, tons of shoes, so messy. And then down here I also have a mess of shoes. So this is my messy closet that I need. We do not have a very well organized closet. It is really big, and that's one of the reasons why we like this house. Whoops, I bumped into the door. It's really big, but like you could even put a stool down in the middle or a bench and like build something in the middle. That would be nice, but it needs some organizational stuff in here. Yeah, those are like my shorts piled up there and purses piled up. It doesn't have any organization. Like I'm saying, I really need to do a better job of organizing this closet, but I'm thankful that it's so big. However, it just has like the 3 racks all the way around, and then it just has these 2 racks here. So that's all it has. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to stay in this house for a really long time. At least another year, maybe 2. But my husband and I haven't wanted to invest in modifying the closet that much. I mean, we just make it work because it's roomy enough. You can fit everything in here. I mean, even with me with all my clothes. And I have a lot of clothes. So I never can use the excuse that I have nothing to wear. Actually, when you have this many clothes, it can be kind of overwhelming. Like, I really should kind of narrow down. But then like, I'll get rid of something, I'll be like, wow, I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of that because it still fit. And so like everything in here fits me, which is great because I lost the 10 pounds from bright light eating and everything, right? So everything fits me. I mean, I took the things that were too big and put them in another closet, or I got rid of them if they were out of style and everything. But clothes addict. What do you do? Just love clothes. I'll show you my favorite thing recently that I got. Well, one of my favorite things that I got. So this is not an expensive item of clothing, and I mean it's fast fashion for sure. It's Old Navy, but it's like the velvet trend. So it's a velvet green blazer, and it's got this I don't know if you call this like not a mandarin collar, but just the modern no lapel type collar. The reason I love this is it is a medium tall, so the sleeves are long enough and the body is long enough. I'll put it on, but it won't look good with what I'm wearing today. So here it is on, and yeah, I have this like Rolling Stones t-shirt on, and here are those jeans I was talking about with the I can't do this, with the really high rise. American Eagle jeans. I think. Hi, Tor. Come here. Let me pet you. Let me pet you. Come here. Oh, you're such a sweetie. You're such a sweetie.